Katrine was one of the current 4 riders? I did not realize that. Anyway, the people are starting to... They held out hope all this time, and now they're really feeling it. Because now, after almost a year away, Alincia has returned. God, though, can you imagine, like, hoping against hope for a year that some princess you had never heard of before was coming to save you from occupying rule by a foreign nation? Like, man, that's some resilience there. Well, if all goes well, yes, we'll see, won't we? Oh, that's an interesting gift. I'd best to know what gift giving is normally like, but like when someone becomes knight, but I never would have guessed silverware. Just some really nice spoons. Ah, okay, so they just put on some shabbier looking clothes, I guess. Remember in Fire Emblem 7 when uh, Lynn, Eliwood, and Hector all did that, and all they did was just put on like a brown cloak over their usual clothes? That was all they did? But Alencia is having fun. Oh boy. I've played plenty of games where the heroes decide, hey, let's just take the night off. Things can't be that bad. And things kind of end up that bad. Well, we'll see. Let's check our info first. All we've got is a friend. Oh, our friend, Calill. God, Makalov, this is why you're not just on the bench. I'm putting him I'm just gonna say right now that canonically he has been on stable duty this entire time. Okay, maybe not canonically, but that's the headcanon. Brainless eunuch. Wow. Oh, geez. Guess who doesn't believe him? Oh my god, Makalov. Same. In this moment, we are all Marcia. Um, let's see here. I want to see what Ike has to say with Ranulf. Ah, Ike is one of those guys who just trains every day. Just some normal drills. Ranulf, the sassy cat. Sassy cat boy. Oh, memories. That was a good time. True, not his brightest moment, but it was a good moment. Well, they're having fun. And apparently Ike is such a hard worker that he doesn't even know what it means to take a break. Oh, yeah, they're having good fun. That's a good support. I'm into it. Let's find out real quick what Mordecai has to say to Ranulf. They're good people. I would love to have racing support with Ike and see what that's like, but Ike is quickly running out of support conversations. How about this? He's still got one person we haven't met yet that can still support with it. As do Mia, Calill, kind of a lot of people. It only has one support? Volk. Oh, okay. Actually, it's kind of silly that Volk has 5 conversations available when he can literally only have 3. Anyway, let's do this. Extra skill is always nice. There's Jill, our flying murder machine. Why is she... Jill, why did you pick up magic? Stop that. It's the wrong offensive stat. Don't do this to me. We'll give Jan a full level. I'm sitting on 3,000 experience. I should be able to spend it a little more freely. Jeez, it's giving me Shades of Radiant Dawn's bonus experience levels. Let's see, did I get any skills? Oh, those all look the same as what I had before. We'll just leave it at that. Let's take a look at what's for sale. Silver blades. Oh boy. Silver swords. Have we seen a silver sword yet? Still like that description. Difficult to wield and expensive to purchase. It's kind of wild. Just a little bit wild to me that a silver sword is more expensive than a silver blade. But that's also a factor of the usage. Like, per use, a silver blade is more expensive. But, let's see here. I want to see... silver sword would be better. Would be an improvement over the steel blade. That's interesting. Might just give him one then. I might. We'll see. Actually, I wonder if I could forge one. Can. I could forge silver everything. Unfortunately, I don't think I ever really took the time to point this out, but forging a tome, you don't get different grades of tome. But, oh my god, look at that. 15,000 just for a max strength wind tome. Like, max strength silver sword is nowhere near as expensive. Kind of ridiculous. But I do want to give people stuff. Alright, so Mia can definitely take silver sword. And just have it. It's fine. Where's the other silver blade? I thought I had, Torneo has it. Alright, well, she can have Torneo's silver blade. Yeah, that's fine. R. That's someone who could use some new equipment. Can't give him a steel lance. That's funny. But also kind of annoying. So we'll give him the steel axe. I guess I could forge a steel lance for him. That could be fun. Or I could just give him Marcia's. What a beastly lance. Like, wow. I really went all out on that thing, didn't I? I'll think about it some more. Maybe I'll just take Gatry. I don't think he's going to see any use anytime soon. Let's put those away. Wolf is still sitting on a B rank in bows. That's fine. I don't know, I guess that's enough tooling around with loadouts. I guess what I'll do is we'll just leave the base and then see what kind of battle awaits us. If I have to make any adjustments afterwards, then I'll just go back to base. Bastian likes the rain. Or at least he can find poetry in anything. It's a simple little breathing exercise to calm the nerve. Sometimes it's not breathing, that's the problem. Jeez. Jeffrey, couldn't you see, like, the banner they were carrying? Oh, surprise, surprise. And here's Ike being Ike. He sees how desperately Alentia wants to get through, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna get through. I think that's code for we're not going to get Lucia or Bastian in this battle. Might be. Not sure. They are playable, believe it or not. Alright, let's take a look around the map. We've got to arrive in 15 turns. We've got all these soldiers here. Who is... Oh, it's a Valkyrie. gonna be like, who dares to go out there with a friggin' slim sword at this point in the game? What kind of ally would do that? I believe this is literally the only other instance of a Valkyrie in the entire game. There's Mist, there's this nameless lady here, and that's it. Jeffrey as Brave Lance. We've also got Paragon. Paragon is a pretty legit skill. Oh, I've mentioned it before because Astrid has it. You just get double experience. That's it. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I see any indications of a boss? Ricard, I guess. Ricard, who, although equipped with a silver blade, isn't nearly as scary as the train was. Like, ooh, silver blade and a short axe. Shaking in my boots. Does have parity, which means you might remember me saying that parity is kind of underwhelming because it applies to both units. Well, that means that he can cancel any of my bonuses if he so chooses. I guess what I'll do is I'll flip through inventories real quick, see if anyone's got any fun prizes. It's not looking like it. Saw one guy has a men's staff. The sage here, I could... If I wanted to put Volk in the battle, which I definitely don't. It'd be fine. Who am I gonna leave behind? I don't... Calill's doing a lot of work, and I really do appreciate it. But really, that comes from having long-range magic available to her, and not being slowed down a lot by it. Soren could do more damage. He might... he would be slowed down a tiny bit more, by 1 point. I think it's time to say hello to Soren again. He's also got that A-rank support with Ike, so that's another perfectly good reason to put him in. Other than that, I wonder... Good, this does work. You can use this to do side-by-side comparisons units. So I can just... Or not? Oh. That's messed up. I guess you would do it here. Much as I love PoR, like as a character, I think Jill is his superior in this case. Especially that speed, good lord. It's an 8-point difference. There you can also see the difference between Rolf and Shinon. I believe we've established before that Shinon is perfectly fine. He does have good growths. I know Rolf has a few levels on him at this point. But look, there's no comparison with those stats. Like, Rolf is our boy. There's no other way around it. Anyone else I'd really want to put in? I'm gonna trade that Blizzard over to Soren. That's probably a good idea. that away too while we're at it. Maybe I'll just take that tornado out of stock, out of the convoy, so that I can trade it to Soren after he uses up all of that blizzard. And I'd probably want an extra throwing weapon. I don't really have one. I'd have to buy a new one. I kind of don't want to go back to the menu. Alright, I'm just going to save here. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Enemy reinforcements from the east. Alright, well... God. I remember I gave Soren those boots after kind of hemming and hawing about who would get them, and wow, look at it, what a difference that makes. Should have gotten the silver sword for like. Oh well, it's fine. Wow, absolutely no mercy. No mercy from Soren. That would be fun. I think if I get Boyd closer to that guy with the axe, it doesn't actually. I think they have to be side by side to get the real benefit of their family bond. Both doing what he do. Okay, there are actually a couple of houses that I should visit. But I think if I keep Jill going this way, she doesn't have her full guard. Alright, if I send Jill and Nephany over this way, I think they alone would be able to handle most of this here. I don't know what the prizes are, but I'm going to assume that it's okay. They'll be fine. Let's get some extra experience for racing. Like, he doesn't need it, but it's better to have him than not to. Ah. Good old Ballistas. Ballistae. Yeah, good luck trying to double up on Nephany. But what you'll see here is that our allied units are actually pretty durable. They're not going to go down so easily. At least not all of them. Like, it's very rare that you would see that kind of exchange. Where the ally takes only 4 damage and then double hits the enemy. It's usually the other way around. Usually. Wow. Save some for the rest of us. Ah, I was mistaken. Don't worry, Alencia, they'll be fine. I will reset if things go poorly for them. Anyway, here are Bastian and Lucia. Let's take a look at them. Bastian is another sage who has knives inexplicably. Except he's even stronger than Calill, so I mean 20 damage isn't terrible. Like, there might be a case in where he's up against an enemy that has stronger resistance than defense. Might come in handy then. He does come with corrosion. Again, corrosion is useless as far as I'm concerned. Wears down enemies' weapon durability, but you should be killing them before that happens. Unlike Calill, his elements are not balanced. He's mostly focused on wind, dabbles in fire, and yeah, with lightning, which is fine. That's cool. Here's Lucia. She is a swordmaster, comes with the silver sword herself. She has parity. Okay. That's about all I have to say about that. They are welcome reinforcements. This is kind of a big battle to only have, what was it, 11 units available. So I'm glad it's not that. Wowzers. Would have been nice to, like, one-shot that guy, but 2 is fine. I also want to get in the habit of using Ike more, because I do want him to get some levels. That's going to go a long way to making that happen. Archer this way. Alright. Wait, did I actually choose to use parity? I already forgot. And I don't feel like rewinding to find out. Let's see, could double that. Let's do that. Well, actually, let's not do. long-range magic is too useful to just kind of burn through it on a whim. At least that's what I think. I do wish I had that guard back. Jill, but she'll be fine. We'll get Lucia moving closer. Not great. Ooh, not great at all. Well, there's that reset. I'm gonna give Jill that full guard. I think that should be an important move. I don't think I have to worry about Lagoo's damage all that much at this point. On Marcia. Just gonna trade that over. And actually equip it. I didn't see any knights out there, so I should get rid of that. A lot of cavaliers, though. I'll take a poleaxe. He doesn't need it, but just in case. Just for funsies. Just to make the big numbers go higher. Actually, I'm going to give Ike a silver sword. I'm just going to buy one for him. Save again. But these things happen. We're moving on into the final phase of the game. So, you know. RNG is a little different, but that's okay. Go for that. There we go. That's what I like to see. Elegant Frost, hello. Very elegant raid, thank you. Hello to everyone who's coming from Elegant Frost. So how was your stream? You're playing Breath of the Wild, right? I know you said on Twitter you were thinking you were close to finishing it. So how's that going? Steal it. Ah, picking up all the shrines. Okay. Well, come to think of it, I don't think I even got all the shrines in my playthrough. I... The way I remember it is that even if you max out like your health and stamina, you still have like plenty of what are they, spirit orbs that you just can't do anything with. Oh, but 16, that's a lot. That's cool. Anyway, shoutouts to Mia and her casual critical on that one Cavalier. Oh, it's really cute that that ballistician there thought he could hit her. It's adorable, really. Oh, racing. uh, That's fine. Luckily, Racing is a very evasive unit. Even in his base form. Ah, Breath of the Wild side. There were a lot of side quests, weren't there? Now, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but you know, I got the DLC for Breath of the Wild, but I don't think I've played it. Seeing that the two retainers are going to enter the battlefield, blah blah blah. They're on our side now. Hey, welcome to the party. I got the DLC for Breath of the Wild, but I barely touched it. I tried the the Master Trials. I didn't finish it. I don't think I even finished the first part of it. And I kind of haven't played it at all since. I keep thinking one day I'll go back to it, but there are just so many games. Just too many games. Which is an excellent problem to have, but it's also a problem that I'm having. Yeah, that's fair. Everything is, at present, kind of happening too much. So much. Thing happens so... Let's see. That guy does have a chance of causing serious harm to Soren, but he'll be fine. See? He's fine. Oh god, is that how much time you've put into Breath of the Wild so far? 100 hours that sounds about right. Still like a Yeah, that's very true. Breath of the Wild. It is all the things to do are generally small, and the only challenge, well, not only challenge, but the real source of the challenge is like completing all of it, I think, which is, you know, really more of a question of how much you want to explore. Rito area seeming like an early game. Maybe. Kind of don't remember that much detail about it. 105 hours or more. Yeah, that's very fair. Let's take this guy out. Oh, nice crit. Very important getting these first move crits. Worth every penny, absolutely. Hey, someone actually managed to make contact with Nephene's armor. I do still want to go this way. Jill does have more protection than she did before. Maybe I can lure these guys over while she waves her axe at them. Calls them a bunch of cowards and challenges them to one-on-one combat. Two-on-one combat. She'll take them both. Flying unit's still terrible. Well, the first flying unit I got in this game, Marcia, I've done my best to try to make her good, and I think I've come to terms with the fact that this time around she's just not good. But Jill is good. I've got her equipped with an accessory that will protect her from taking bonus damage from arrows and wind magic. I am planning on having her cut across, and then no, she might be able to just rip this guy's face off. Oh, good old Soren, noted dodge tank. I did already have to reset this battle because I did not have Jill with an accessory to protect her from extra damage from arrows and ballistas, and she kind of took two ballista bolts to the face. Do you even load ballistas with bolts? Is that what you would call their ammunition? I don't know. Whatever you call them. She took two of them to the face and promptly keeled over, so I did have to reset that. God, Mia is so good. But to put it another way, at least with Jill's case, is, you know, last chapter I got her former commanding officer, PoR, who's widely considered amongst the Fire Emblem fans for being very, very good in this game. And Jill is pretty much better in every meaningful way. So she's got that going for her. So I know she did also just take like 12 damage from that one guy, but she's fine. She'll be fine. Oh, we've got pirates. Oh, she took 20 damage, all told. Well, she'll still be fine. I do have mist with physics staff. We'll just top off for HP real quick. Let's see, I just need to, actually, let's take a look at this guy. This guy's, he's a berserker, so that's fun. I guess a berserker is technically a promoted bandit. You do not have any units that can promote a berserker in this game. But there is a berserker at some points. And we'll keep going this way with the two of them. They should be able to cause some pretty decent damage, I would think. Oh, Rolf, all the way back there, wow. Thinking. If I want to advance quickly, I think the wise thing would be to have my back units take on an enemy. Oh, like that would have been a great time for an ether. But this may be a good time for a bit of this. And I wonder... improvising. So if I get racing up 2 tiles, good old smite. This. And if you're thinking, boy, isn't it risky putting racing in ballista range? Alright, Frost. Thank you. Have fun making dinner. If you're thinking, isn't it dangerous to put racing so close to the ballista? Well, obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off this guy and it's no longer a problem. See, this has the added bonus of not only does it free up, not only does it take out a big threat, it frees up an inventory slot, which I can then use to take out that tornado from Racin's inventory. Give Sword an extra wind weapon because he is running low on that. If you can't use it, then I've got an Elwind tome from Bastian right here. Bring in Ranulf all the way in. I'm really tempted to have Jill just go in and destroy all these guys. I feel like she could? Question mark. It's just that leaves her facing 6 units on her own. So maybe not the wisest idea. I think I'll just have to cut around with the forces I'm advancing right now. That's why Ranulf is so good. He just shrugs off a ballista. Oh, that poor sniper. I want to call a little bit of shenanigans there. How was it that that Myrmidon was able to deal so much damage, deal like 6 damage to Jill, and then the swordmaster, a promoted Myrmidon, was only able to do 2 damage. I welcome her not taking a buttload of damage. I'm just questioning the math behind it. Like, did the swordmaster only have like an iron sword or something? Who knows? He's dead, and I'm not going to rewind to find that out. What happened over here? Is there like a ghost or something? A ghost? Let's see what's in this house. Savior. We've seen Savior before, right? Haven't we? Savior is a skill that makes it so that whoever has it when they rescue someone, they will not suffer any penalties to their speed and skill stats. Really handy if you're into using the rescue mechanic, which I'm usually not. It would have been pretty nice to have it on Ike in that one chapter in the forest way back when, but oh well. Rolf is going to handily take care of this guy. Goodbye. I guess I'll give Bastian a little action. I mean, he is high level already, so he's not going to get a lot of experience. But, I can't cut through the tree line. Alright, well that's reasonable. Can't complain about that. Mordecai's ready to transfer. Gotta have him move up. Get some of that good wind experience. Still not enough. That's slightly worrying. Pass that over. I guess I'll do a chant. And heal up Jill again. Really did take a damage out. Weird. I guess her defense is pretty decent. 17 is nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. So move this way. Oh yeah. I somehow forgot that Soren is a makeshift healer now. The only reason I'm not having Jill go like straight up after this guy on the ballista is because in the last session, I had one of the Hawk Lagoos equipped with a Bjork guard, which is supposed to negate the effectiveness from Bjork weapons. I was pretty sure that included arrows, but he took a ballista bolt to the face and really did some major damage to him. But then part of me wondered if that was also because of just how a ballista is classified in the calculations, where it's not considered technically a Bjork weapon, whereas full guard is supposed to guard against any bonus damage. I think Mia and Nephany are more than capable of just sweeping over and taking those guys out. Means Jill and Jill can come up this way. That's fine. You're never gonna hit Mia in a thicket. Oh. Okay. Oh. Ah. Probably should have checked that range. Okay, she got strength out of it. That's really good. Nephany says, "Get out of my house." Not even her house. But get out, all the same. No, not the Valkyrie. Okay, looks like the enemy Cavaliers are on the move. That was an elixir? Yeah. Good old Jeffrey. I guess if the enemy's on the move, that means I gotta get my own forces marching along. Because one of the main conditions for... wait. What the hell? Why is that guy's range so huge? One of the conditions for... recruiting Jeffrey. I used to call him Joffrey because he had just that O in his name. I didn't know at the time that there was an alternate spelling. Anyway, he does need to survive if I want him to be in the army. Oh, thank God, she's got A rank. Finally. I've got plenty of time to get there. Well, I think what I'll do is a little of this. Then I'll just be careful about Grayson's positioning from here on. Madam Chant. What was I thinking? Just for fun. She could do some major damage here. Like, if she gets... She can get a critical, she would kill this guy in one round. Which is very much worth considering. Not gonna do it just yet. I will, however, send in our new cat boyfriend, Renolf. Relatively new. Battle, right? He'll get in there and do some damage. I don't think that's objectionable. And God, if it wasn't for that risk of counterattack, I would do it. Let's do some math. Everyone's favorite thing. So if I attack this guy, do 5 damage. This guy can do 12 damage. We're looking at 17. There, 6 stats. 17. 6 is 23. 28. Oh my god, I forgot. Out racing again. Good thing I remembered to check that guy's attack range. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. I haven't even done a save state this entire time. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. Rip to me. Things were going so well, too. Damn it. Alright. Third time's the charm, I guess. Yeah. Now I'm mad. Or, now I'm upset. All the rotten luck. Alright. I can do this. I can do this. Soren, just do this. Take out the guy. Whatever. It's fine. Wizard broke. Oh, boo-hoo. I'm gonna turn this on and that on. Just be sure. At this rate, who frickin' knows? Oh, something I miss from later Fire Emblem games that would really come in handy right about now is you could actually just like skip the enemy phase. It would just like rapidly calculate all the moves, damage, experience, and whatnot. It would tell you like anyone got a level, anyone died, but you could just skip the whole phase and then you could do that. That would be really nice. Oh. I'm gonna be extra mad if I take a look at that ballista again and it turns out it's just a regular ballista and not like a killer one. To get an unlucky crit from that, just... Well, it is frustrating, but if it's a regular one, then that means the odds of that happening were even slimmer than I anticipated. Iron Ballista. I don't remember if Iron Ballistas have a boosted critical rate. Oh, iron. That means they all have monster ranges. Iron Ballista has like 3 to 15 attack range. It's kind of ridiculous. Not even kind of. It's extremely ridiculous. Lucia, take out this guy because... Again, I forgot to see if... he actually has parity. Parity is like actually a command. I thought it was. I could also be confusing it with Radiant Dawn. Because Radiant Dawn does make some tweaks with how certain skills work. And I had a decent level of Soren last round too. Missed, please. If you saw that, like, red flare on the enemy's HP number, that's just corrosion taking effect. Guess I'll go for a safer bet and just hope that she gets a critical. Killer weapons are really good. I don't know if I've established that yet. They're really good. Sniper lives to see another day and heals with the vulnerary. Funny at this point. What? Just try it. I want Ike to keep advancing. So... I think I'm just gonna go no guts, no glory with Jill. Mordecai. What about you? It is really funny when you dodge certain spells. You know, like say the earth cracking beneath your feet and fire erupting from beneath the surface. You just dodge. You just sidestep and suddenly you're okay. I guess the GBA games were like that too. And in that case, in those cases, the dodge animation, they were all really good, I think. I think that's fair to say. I still like the swordmasters just leaning slightly. Remember that? That was a good one. Guy's got a long sword. Then along comes Mordecai. Ranulf is... Right, now technically fire is Ooh, I'm gonna say technically it's effective, but that's very powerful. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that. I think what I'm gonna do... I think what I'm gonna do is start by having Jill come in and mow this guy down, and we'll see if... Okay, if she took the hit, then Ranulf probably would have taken the hit as well. That's how math works. That's how random number generators work. I want this guy out of my face. Hey, that's a big move. We'll just say that Ike was so annoyed that that guy survived that made sure the next one put him down for good. I can't be scared of the Iron Ballista forever. save your scroll. Oh, more like save your scroll. Let's see, Nephany should be fine if she advances. Do that. Okay. This is fine, honestly. The more swings that Mia has to take, the more weapon experience she gets. So I'm kind of okay with this. Her in particular, I want to see to get to S rank because I do have S rank sword in my inventory. And I don't feel like letting it go to waste on Stefan. Take this guy out. It's one less ballista to worry about, which is fantastic. I'm surprised her accuracy isn't that great, or hasn't been like close to 100. These guys have just been like done. Guess so. Guess that is the case. That's the only one I have to worry about. Fantastic news. If one of those did 18 damage to Soren, I'm just gonna stay out of the way. Thanks, Mia. Alright. I think we're just about where we were before my unfortunate incident. What makes this rough is that I don't think can I check how many bolts a ballista has left? I should be able to. Also a good level. Yeah, here we go. Now we've got a new threat on the battlefield. It's the Black Knight. I forgot that he would show up. There he is, as strong as before. Can't remember the last time he appeared, but I'm pretty sure when he did appear, I feel like I made a mistake. His renewal skill. I do know that the first time he appeared, I said that it would restore HP equal to his magic stat every turn. That was a mistake. He only restores 10% of his max HP every turn. I don't know why I thought otherwise. Because his defense is like super beefy. But yeah. There's 6 HP every turn, and you gotta punch through 35 defense. Or 22 resistance. Either one is a tall order. Let's see, Ballista. 2 shots left. Okay. See, now I know. Anyway, we're not going to tangle with the Black Knight in this chapter either. Like, that's... it should be fairly obvious, but that is absolutely a terrible idea. We're not going to. I'm going to have Mordecai come in there. Cause some harm. I'll just have the Regal Blade for this wave of enemies. Be better. I'll have Renolf come in here. I guess parity just triggers every single time. It's just always active. In this game, that is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the path for victory, because this, believe it or not, this chapter has gone on long enough as it is. Thanks to those 2 resets. All I have to do is arrive, which is a very easy task. Especially because there aren't too many enemies left. Like, just take a look at the conditions. Like, 7 enemies, and that includes the Black Knight. So I've got that Wyvern Rider up where Mia is. Got the boss and his retinue. Got guy in the Ballista. Only got 2 shots left. If I can take him out, or at least neutralize him, should be pretty easy to get to that house and take whatever the prize is. But if worst comes to worst, I would like to be able to just end the turn. Or end the battle. Alright, I think it's time to get Mordecai out of there because he should unmorph after this. He's just really close to unmorphing. Okay. But, peep this. We'll just have Ike take this guy out for sure. Alright, that was good. Probably could have gone for better odds there, but you know, things happen. The biggest threat to Mordecai, I think, was the boss. So, Alright. That guy's out of commission. I do want to do some quick math here. I can do 5 damage. That guy can get an unanswered attack. 3, 2. Okay, so with all of their combined forces, they could... Hold on. Let me think. 3, 2... 5, that guy. That guy could do 6, so 11. Maybe the safe thing is just heal Mordecai. And have him eliminate one of the enemies. Joff. 11185. Am I reading that number right? I'm sitting a little too far back. Hello, welcome to you. All-female run, okay. That should be interesting. There are some good ladies in this game. I have seen like a lot of gimmicky runs, or at least have heard of gimmicky runs. I don't think I actually watched them all the way through. Let's see. I'll just take this guy out. Silver blade? Yeah. Go for the sure thing. I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see, when was the last time I played this game? I guess it's fair to say I don't play this game like a whole lot. I have beaten it before, probably a couple of times. But I don't remember the last time I managed a full playthrough. I just watched someone else stream it. Like, I guess at this point it would be a couple years ago. Year and a half. I don't know. Time is an illusion. Who knows how long ago that was? Those two. Everyone should be healthy. I'll be fine. The last gimmick I saw, at least that I thought was neat, was, or at least that I'd heard about, was they called it a new recruit challenge, which is basically, aside from Ike, because, you know, Ike is mandatory every single chapter, they would only be allowed to use however many, like, whoever the most recent recruits are. Like, what, I was allowed 11 units to bring into this chapter, 10 besides Ike. So it would be like their 10 most recent units. Hey, Kyle, that's not... because, you know, the point of giving you all these new recruits throughout the entire game is that they should be usable when they come along, right? They can fill in whatever role you have with them. Yeah, they might have made a carve-out, an exception for Mist for reasons. No spoilers. But, yeah, that was the idea. Just use the characters that become available at the most recent. I do remember catching other streams of theirs afterwards where they talked about how Bastian was, like, way better than they thought he would be. And, like, looking at him now, he's, he really isn't that bad. Those are some decent stats. 19 magic, 21 skill, 16 speed, but, I mean, that 12 strength, he's, like, the only mage who should be using a knife. Who you could let use a knife. And, you know, if you're playing the game normally, you're not gonna let one of your base mages pick up knives when they can pick up staves instead? Like, why would you ever? But they're situational enough. But even in the case of, like, Calill... Oh, thank you for the follow. But even in the case of, like, Calill, like, she comes along, she's got a B rank in all types of magic, so she can... So right out the gate, she can use long-range magic of every element, which is really good. And she comes with a Meteor Tome. She's got a good amount of strength, so she can even, like, really easily double a lot of enemies with long-range magic. That's really not something you're supposed to see. Like, that just doesn't happen. Let's see. I could just end the battle. I kind of... Oh, actually, no. Don't. I do not want to take a chance on dealing with those bandits. Battle is over. Still embarrassed by the 2 resets I had to do. Since you missed it, Joff. Alright, yeah, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the follow. This isn't all I play, just to let you know, but it is the current game. Oh, is that all? We heard this recently? I don't recall. I believe this is like another long theme, a long-standing theme in Fire Emblem. I'm sure it was at least in 7, like when Wallace shows up. I think it's just called a vow, like a knight's vow. Oath, I suppose. Anytime you have a particularly knightly character, this is usually their theme song. I just can't remember if it's come up before in this game. I feel like it must have. God, Bastian, we are planets of your fair blazing sun. Bastian just talks like that. What's the word I'm looking for? Loquacious? I think that's the word to describe him. Ah. Wow. Black Knight. Oh good, we're gonna get some in-game animation. Alright, so that first attack there. That, I'm pretty sure, is his critical. God, it has been so long since I've seen it. Now, obviously, it just tanked because it did no damage. Yes. Sacred Blade Ragnell. Well... about that. What did we do with Ragnell, anyway? Guess we'll find out shortly.